All right, Wednesday stream. Here we are. Here we are on Gold. Live on Gold. If you're watching this, man, drop a like and a subscribe, please. I'm homeless. Nah, for real though, if you can drop a subscribe, that'd be amazing. I feel like YouTube only makes those people pop off if their channel's getting engagement. And I really want to get to 10 subscribers this week. I'm currently on 7, so that'd be amazing. All right, first things first, let's do a bit of analysis. The Asia sessions had a lot of volume, but I'm going to do a top-down analysis and go from there. So I always start from the weekly. And I'll show you something interesting that I found actually. I was having a look before. If we look at the previous week where it opened up, right here. Okay, I'll get to that shortly. So the weekly, obviously we hit all-time highs, came down. Bit of exhaustion last week, and now we're pushing back up a bit. Let's go back to the daily. Look where today has come down. So yesterday we had a big push up, right? We had a big push up. And then we came down and retested last week's opening level. And now we're pushing back up past that. And I actually caught a little trade off that because I noticed this and I was like, if that comes down and tests there, I want to see what it does. And if it shows me what I want to see, I'm going to take a buy. And it just shot up. I was in no drawdown. And I noticed also we're in this, I'll drop back to the hourly. Look at this perfect channel that we were in after we hit all-time highs. Perfectly in this channel, and as soon as we broke out, she's gone up. She's gone up. But before we get to there, let's go back to the 4-hourly. So we're coming off a nice uptrend, downtrend. We made a nice head and shoulders. I thought it might continue down, but there has actually been some fundamental news that's come out. So I don't know. I'm not big on the fundamentals. But I know there's something to do with China. I don't know what they're doing, but for whatever reason, it's pushed gold up. Because usually based off technicals, like this is perfect for it to continue down, but it didn't. Regardless, doesn't matter to us. So we're on the 4-hourly, let's have a look. Like I said, this last week opening candle, how it came down, rejected, and it's shot up past that. It's looking extremely bullish. Like, look at this, 1, 2, bit of support, 3. These are 3 4-hour candles that have just pushed up. Let's go to the 1-hourly, see what's going on here. So straight away, I'm going to mark out what I can see here, which is support and resistance. Back to the 30. And 15. So it's interesting because it has broken out of this resistance level. It's coming back down and retesting, but on the hourly, it actually didn't break out. It came straight back and reversed. Jace. Yeah, Jay Banks, brother. Bro, let's go full margin on this trade. That's the first live comment I've ever seen. At least I know it works. Yeah, so this hourly, it actually didn't break out there. It came back down and closed back in that range. So I'm going to be actually I'm actually very interested to see what happens here in the next 15 to 30 minutes, because we are very bullish and I don't really want to go against the trend. I don't want to go against the trend. Because something that I've noticed is when I go against the trend, I usually get that and I'm like sick, I'm in here, and then it reverses. So I'll be very cautious of that. I'll be very cautious of that. But this is where we're at. This is where we're at. I'll show you where I caught this trade as well. I caught this range right here. As soon as that broke above this little resistance level here, I jumped in about there and it just shot up. Shot up. Sells below, buys above. Obviously that's going to be depending on what candles, how the candles form around those areas, but that's what I'm looking for. What is this range? This is about a 30 pip range. 30 pip range. So we'll just have to wait and see how price reacts around these areas. I'm definitely way more looking for buys, but we'll see. When you get London Open, you can get a big reversal in price in our direction, so we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But I'd like to get a trade today. I'd definitely like to get a trade today. I haven't taken a trade on stream yet because the setup just hasn't presented itself whilst on stream. But knowing my luck, or knowing just trading luck in general, the first trade will be a loss. But that's alright, doesn't matter. Now we wait. If we do get buys, I'll see what the next area that it could go to might be. See, I'd be happy just to even get this. That's a pretty big range. That's a pretty big range. That's a 65 pip range. Yeah. And if it comes down, I'll be aiming for here, which it looks like a 65 pip range as well. 70 pip. That's just greedy. I wouldn't even aim for all that, but you never know. Could leave runners. Now we wait. We wait. I'd actually consider this a zone as well. I don't know if I would buy buys until it goes above here, to be honest. I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that. Because although this is a level of resistance and support, it's shown that it's rejected. It's come straight back down on the 1 hourly. So I'd see, I could take a light position, but I don't have too much faith. It's only a 20 pip range. See. I shall see. When's the next 4 hourly close, actually? 2 hours. See, this is even making me think it wants to reverse even further, actually. Because this 4 hourly came up without a top wick. Had a exhaustion up there and came straight down. When a candle goes up and doesn't create a top wick, or if it's going down doesn't create a bottom wick, there's like a 60 to 5% chance it's going to reverse because it's created no range. But we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. I want a Ferrari. Now we wait. It's all waiting. Waiting, claiming. Let's have a look at my trade that I took. How do you look? Positions. History. History right here. So check this out. We got a break above this resistance here. Came back down. I had a feeling there was going to be like, you know, not much of a bottom wick just because this was such a heavy level of support. Put a buy stop here. Shot up. And it came so much further up. Like I was aiming for there and I was just like, man, I'm just going to take it. I took like 17 pips. Like no drawdown. Zero drawdown. 30 seconds for this, 15 to close. We got 30 seconds for the 15. 30 seconds. And we'll see what happens. Now this is interesting. I won't take a sell here unless I get a bit of support. Like I want a candle like this. I want some sort of support here. If it just continues to drop, I don't want to enter that. It's too risky. There's not enough confirmation. There's not enough confirmation. I'm going to need some sort of support created here. And for support to be created, I'm going to need a bullish... I'm going to need a bullish candle printed on the 15. Ideally. That's what I'm bloody looking for, mate. That's what I'm looking for. I'll be very surprised if it does continue down, and if it does, I could see, this is exactly what I could see happening. A wick that looks like that and it comes back up. But we don't predict, we react, so we'll just wait. We'll wait and see what happens. Wow, choking on water. Wow, what a pussy. Let's see what's happened on the 1 hour. This perfect consolidation range. Very interesting. But if, I'll tell you what else I'm looking for. If I see essentially this, these two candles like this recreated right here, I'll take a buy, because it's a very high probability that this will happen again, but it will continue up because we're in an uptrend. So there's a very high probability of a continuation of that trend if we see two exhausted candles like this print. But we'll wait. We'll wait. Bruh. Man, the last fucking couple days on gold have been so choppy and shit. Like, I don't know what my session times thing is. Wow. I don't even know how to show now. But yeah, I'm being glad I've stayed out of the markets. It's been so wicky and just choppy in the gold, in London. Man, trading is all waiting. When I first started trading, I would just I'll take like 1,000 trades a day. Everything that I seen that was like a potential opportunity to take a position, I'm in. Now it's like 1 to 2 trades, and they have to be like exactly what you're looking for. The candles need to print exactly what you want to see in order to take a trade, and it's worked out much better. It's so emotional when you overtrade. So like I said, if I see this exact pattern here, if I see that happen, print again right there, I'll take a long position. But we'll have to wait. Oh, Z City. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Like I said before, if this if this continues down, the probability of leaving a wick like that and coming straight back up, I think, is flipping high. But let's see. Because you generally will need to see support be formed before it continues down. Because look on the 30-minute. The probability of that leaving a massive candle is just... it's below 40%. So we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. There's clean range though. There's like 50 pip range. But you don't go against the trend. We're in an uptrend. It's the probability of it reversing is much lower than it continuing up. I'd like to see something like this. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait. 4 more minutes till this 15-minute candle closes. And it might get very interesting if it can close like this. Yeah, look at the dailies in this. We're right in the center, this indecision. It's like who's going to win, the buyers or the sellers? Everything on the higher time frame indicates that it's going to continue up, which is where my bias is, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Because it's already come up. This is a perfect continuation candle. It's come down, retested this area here, which was the previous week's opening level. And it's come back up, but it's just hit a bit of resistance as London open. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Like I said, I won't take a sell until the next 15-minute candle prints here, and ideally it needs to be a bullish candle. Because you got to ask yourself, what's the probability of there being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and potentially 6 bearish candles? The probability starts to decrease, especially if you're looking for it to come down here. It means it needs to continue with a big candle. So you want to see support formed first, which is a bullish candle printed first to create some support, and then it break through and go. If this one just closes here and the next one continues, I won't take that. I won't take that. So it's not worth it. I'd rather miss a trade than lose a trade. I'd rather miss than lose. But I have the same bias going up. If a bullish candle prints here and the next one breaks through like this, I'll take a buy. I'll take a buy down here. $10 seconds for this one to close. That's closing pretty fucking perfect. We just need one more of them to close green like that. And that sets up a really good potential trade. I have a feeling this will drop, but I think it'll reject if it drops. So let's have a look on the 30-minute. The 30-minute just closed, so... yeah, closed bearish. Right at that level. Right at that level. It's kind of closed on the bottom end of it as well. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I do not know about this one. It's likely going to push down here, and whether it continues or not, I don't know. But I'm just not going to take that trade. I just don't like the probability of there being 5 candles pushing down on an uptrend. So I'm gonna have to wait. It's very interesting. I'll be very interested to see what happens as this one pushes down. Like, it looks like there's a very high probability it's going to push down a little bit here. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what it does. The probability of this leaving a wick, if it does push down, is honestly so high, based on my opinion, which could leave a really nice buy setup. So let's see what happens. Bro, I need a new chair. You know what I didn't do? I just looked at it on my whiteboard right there. It says, my whiteboard says, rules, 1 to 2 trades a day, 1 to 2 losses a day, only trade London Open. Are you willing to lose today? With a question mark. And did you take a minute before jumping on? Which I didn't take that minute before jumping on to mentally assess, am I happy? Am I willing to lose? Can I walk away after 1 to 2 losses? That's it, max. And that second loss can only occur when trying to re-enter on the same position, not when I switch. You can't switch your bias and go, oh, it's going the other way now. So I'm going to take a second right now. Take a second and just center yourself a little bit, a few breaths, and just accept that if I do lose a position, it's okay, it's part of the game, and be willing to walk away and come back tomorrow. And I am. Because the alternative to that is, I'm pretty high strung today. Damn, I lost some trades last week. Damn, I want to make some profits. And that's the mindset that'll get you in sticky situations. Because then, when you lose a trade, you're revenge trading, you're overthinking, you're not thinking clearly. So, we're all good. We're all good over here. Man, if this candle wicks up like this, but also closes here, and the next one wicks down, touches this area, and starts to push up, I'll enter right there. And that'll be a beautiful trade. That'll be a really nice entry. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. You only want to enter on exactly what you're looking for. Doesn't always happen, doesn't always occur, but that's ideal. That's ideal. Got a minute and a half left of this 15 candle. We'll see how it closes. Love to see it push up a little bit more. But if it does close bullish like this, there might still be a trade opportunity, but I'll definitely lower my position size. That's all. Fan of this, how this one's closed. Not really a fan. Like, it obviously is showing exhaustion, and you know that's a good indication of a reversal, but it's just not what I wanted to see. To see green. We could get green on this next one though, and then that'll be the hourly candle closure. And if the hourly candle can closure right there, next 15 comes down, tests, and bang, we're off. Kabang. Kapow. I'll be back. back. What have I missed? Getting a push here. Don't leave without us, Mr. Trade. Don't leave without us, even though it looks like, what are you gonna do? What I thought. Be good if we could close like that. Be amazing if we could just stay right there. Stay right there. This is... It's getting a bit more interesting for potential sells as well. Sort of, not really. If this hourly can break down here, yeah, if it breaks down here, it's going to be more interesting. We're going to retest and then a continuation. I do find that a higher, lesser probability, but it's interesting to keep in mind because, you know, sometimes we get caught in this idea of I'm waiting for this one particular thing, but sometimes it's good to switch your bias a little bit and see things from the other perspective. Because as candles start to form and these patterns start to form, new stories are being told. So we're gonna wait to see what stories are being told. Just under 5 minutes before this 15, 30 and 1 hour closure. I am still bullish though. We'll see how this closes. How this closes will be a big determiner of what happens next. I'd really like this to close up here. I'd really like that. Because if it does close down here and then we see a wick for the next one, a continuation up, it might have some troubles getting past that. And I do not like troubles. But it should be right with volume. London Open will be right. She'll be right. So that 1 hour has closed. This is a very tricky situation. Very tricky situation. Look at that, for like 1, 2, 3, 4, they've just all printed next to each other. We're in an uptrend, but when it tried to continue up further, it rejected right down. Now we just got an engulfing bearish candle. We got 3 red candles printed, but we got an exhaustion candle on the most recent one. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish. It's just like, why did this one have to leave a wick like this? I guess it's a pretty good indicator that it doesn't really like to go up there right now. Something's pushed it back down. Very conflicting. I don't even know if I would take a position here right now, to be honest. I don't know. It would be good if another candle could print in this area just here to give a bit more of an indication of what it wants to do. That's what I would like to see. It's so, man, trading is so funny. It's just like this code. Although it's very simple, it also leaves so many clues about what could happen, what are the probabilities, and what is your intuition saying. And it's like you've got to put all this stuff and all this information together to come up with a clear reasoning behind taking a position. And almost every time there could be reasoning for both buy and sell, but you kind of just have to stack the odds in your favor as to why it's best to take whichever one, the buy or the sell. And it's just like, yeah, it's just like the ultimate puzzle. It's the ultimate game. That's what makes it so difficult yet so rewarding / so stressful. Not to mention there's money on the line, so I just don't know. Like I could see both things happening. I could see it wanting to push up, but I could also see it wanting to push down. Like just the way it's rejecting here, and yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait. I'll see how this next 15 prints, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. To be honest, I would love to see a 15 come down. I would love to see us come down and leave a wick like that. I would love to see that. Let's put this here and just remember that. Remember that this is what we want to see for a buy. Because I do feel as though, who knows, but I do feel if it wants to push up, I would like to see it at least test going down and just see how it reacts. See if it gets pushed back up, and then you'll get a bit of an indication of who's in control, buyers or sellers. And you'll get more of an indication of who is in control off the 30-minute, because the 15 could close down here and then the next one could come up, which would leave a 30-minute wick. Oh, I like what I'm seeing here. Push up, Mr. Candle, and close up there. We've got 1 minute for this first 15 minute after the 1 hour candle to close. Love to see it close up here with a bit of a wick at the top. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see. Push, young candle, push. Not bad, not bad. I may take an entry here. I might take an entry here. It's not exactly what I wanted to see, but I will lower the lot size a little bit. I'm going to put a buy stop here. With stops down here, but I'll I'll put stops down here, but I'm going to close I'll close partials if it reverses too much. And I'll be aiming for these highs. I'll very likely take partials off here. I'm just seeing a nice, because we're in that uptrend. We're getting exhaustion now. Got a nice print in this area. Bit of a retest. If it does break up here, I'm pretty confident that it will get a continuation. It's not exactly what I wanted to see, but it's pretty bloody good. It's pretty good. With volume. This should get a decent drive. I'll actually bring this up. This is too far. Is there any? What? I don't think there's news till tonight. We've got NFP tonight, actually. Or is it? Yeah, big news tonight. We had a lot of volume pre-London. We might not actually get much until New York open at this stage, because there was so much volume Asia and pre-London. And then big red folding news tonight. We might not get much volume till tonight. I'm gonna close this pending order and just wait to see how it pans out for the next couple of minutes. Cells are starting to look alright as well now that we've created a bit of support with these two green candles. I just don't I don't like this area here. I don't like that area. So, to be honest, I'd have to break past that area. For real though, if this fucking 30-minute closes like there, bruh, I'm in full margin. Full margin, blow the whole account in one trade. That's what's up. 3 minutes till this 30-minute closes. Let's see what I can do. I'll probably end it after here. If this doesn't close up here, I'll probably end the stream, and we might not get volume till New York, to be honest. Just with big news tonight, we've had a lot of volume pre-London, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright gang, it sucks because I really wanted to get a trade today on stream, whether it's a win or loss, but it's been nearly 2 hours, and yeah, I don't think we get too much clean volume till New York. We might get, like, something could happen, but yeah, I might pull the plug there and just I'll watch it. Alright guys, I will be back tomorrow. Peace and love. Bye.